Welcome to the Welsh Company for a beer review from me, Rob.
And me, Lou. I'm just going to take my shoes off.
Really?
Yes.
Anyway, today we've got a Canadian beer, a Canadian lager, Moosehead.
Moose. Is a moose loose? Oh, I need
No,
to know.
that's
It's
a
the
mouse.
yeah.
Not a moose. So, Moosehead Canadian Lager. It's 5% volume. And what's the brewery? Oh, it's Moosehead
Moosehead
Brewery.
Brewery.
Yeah, they're the oldest independent Canadian brewery.
Yeah. Brewing
1867.
With what family?
Oland?
Oland.
Oland family. They're in their 6th generation.
In North Brunswick, in Canada.
Whereabouts in Canada is that?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you?
Nope.
Nor do I. Anyway, so that's it. Moosehead Canadian Lager, 5% volume. Let's get it in a glass. And we got, is that a moose on there?
Yep.
Is that upside down?
Yeah, that's the right way.
We got a moose head on the cap.
There's a moose, loose, a bit loose.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
One for you.
Looks quite light, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Moosehead. I don't know why it's called Moosehead. Head of moose.
Because it's a moose's head.
Yeah. That's quite pale.
Yeah. Loads of carbonation going on. Very thin head.
Yeah. And very light in colour. As you say, lots of carbonation.
Straw gold.
Light straw. Yeah.
Looks alright. Looks like a lager.
Looks like a lager.
Should we have a sniff? Smells like a lager.
It does smell like a lager, but there is like a sweet smell to it.
Sweet.
Don't you think?
I get malt.
Maybe that's the sweetness, is
Yeah.
it? Hmm.
But not much else really.
No.
Typical kind of lager smell really, isn't it?
Yep. So we've
Looks
got
good,
another
though.
one that looks like lager and smells like lager.
That's the thing with lagers, isn't it?
Does it taste like lager?
Well, that other lager we had by the chef,
Oh yeah.
that didn't.
No,
That
it
wasn't
didn't.
a typical lager. Anyway, should we crack on? Going for it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's quite sweet, isn't it?
That's nice. It is definitely more sweet than bitter.
Yeah.
Slight bitterness, but not.
Yeah, nothing. I can't really get much bitterness at all. It's quite sweet, malty, biscuity sweet.
Yeah, it's quite sharp. Refreshing. So initially I get that sharpness, but then it's very quickly
It's very sweet.
sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see myself having a picture of them in Canada.
Canadian. We may have had it while we were out there because we used to get pictures of lager.
Yeah.
Although I did do the dark beer, R&R, I think it was
I
called.
can't remember.
Yeah. So I don't know whether we've actually had it before.
It's a long time
But
ago.
I do find that quite sweet.
Too sweet for you.
I think so. Yeah.
Suits my palate. It's nice.
It'd be nice if there was a bitterness on the back end of it, just balance it, but I don't get that. You said you get a little bit of bitterness.
Yeah, slight, but not a lot. But I do find it refreshing. I think it's quite nice.
It's quite smooth in the mouth. You don't, it's not that carbonated in the mouth. I don't
No,
think,
not as much as it looks.
like you do. Although mine slowed down quite a bit on the carbonation. Yours is still streaming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, and they're the same glasses. Should we rate it?
Yep.
I'm going...
He's going to go low.
No, not low. I mean, it's a nice lager, but it's just a little bit too sweet for my palate and not enough bitterness. But it is crisp, it's refreshing, it's quite smooth. I'm going straight 4 out of 5.
I'm going to go slightly higher, but not a lot. Because whilst I do like it, there's nothing exceptional about it. It's pleasant, it's nice, does what it says on the tin or the bottle.
It's the oldest independent brewery.
Yeah.
They've been brewing this for years.
And they do a good job.
Does it say anything about whether it's...
You try and read that. It's on the inside. Look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's
How
ridiculous.
are you supposed to read that? I don't know.
There's some writing, you won't be able to see it on the camera, but there's some writing on the other side of the label, on the inside.
I can't read that.
It's just, that's madness. There's nothing else on there, is there?
No.
Oh,
But it's good. It's decent lager, nothing exceptional.
so what did you go?
I haven't scored yet,
Oh.
you interrupted me. 4.2.
4.2.
Yeah.
So 4 out of 5 and 4.2 out of 5.
Yeah.
Well,
Well done, Moosehead.
that's Moosehead for you. Canadian Lager. 5% ABV. It's okay. Won't blow your socks off though. Anyway, like and subscribe and leave a comment, especially if you've had Moosehead Lager. Until next time, cheers.